Well, this morning, a look at those buy now, pay later platforms that are becoming more popular than ever. People using them for anything from, say, vacations and hotels to even groceries and takeout.
So what does that say about where our economy is going? NBC's Hallie Jackson goes one-on-one with the head of Klarna to find out.
Groceries are expensive, but I got all of this today for $55.
These days, more and more people are buying it now.
It's not just for buying clothes.
And paying for it later. Call it modern day layaway. Hugely helpful for Randus Denny's in Memphis.
It makes it much easier to kind of navigate through life sometimes.
He says he uses it for everything from plane tickets to groceries, then pays it off in a series of fixed interest-free installments over time.
It's an option to where if something happens, I have an easy access to purchase something.
His company of choice? Klarna, with 26 million users in the U.S. and partnerships this year with retailers like Walmart and with DoorDash. That move, lighting up the internet.
We cannot start going into debt over a burrito.
What do you say to people who are looking at your partnership with DoorDash, for example, and going, that seems ridiculous to use a buy now, pay later for that?
Well, first and foremost, I think all of them are using the credit card when they buy online with DoorDash, so they're already borrowing. The truth is that Klarna doesn't only do credit. 20% of our transactions are debit, where people pay the full amount. So we're much more like a PayPal wallet.
Do you ever worry that any of your customers are going to get in over their head and overextend themselves?
For sure. And as any form of credit, they will, right? But if I look at the actual outcomes, I know our losses are 20, 30% lower than credit cards. So I know the product is healthier, but it's still credit.
Klarna CEO Sebastian Shemiatkovsky says customers rarely use buy now, pay later for groceries. Instead, for bigger ticket items, taking advantage of 0% interest during the payback period.
It would be a $100 purchase, usually, on average. And it could be a piece of clothing. It could be a ticket to a concert.
Some experts point to concerns over these kinds of short-term loans.
It's convenient for people that don't have a credit card or don't want to pay the high interest fees associated with a credit card, but it also leads to a lot of impulse buying and potentially other risks.
A recent survey shows 41% of buy now, pay later users say they paid late at least once in the past year. That's up from 34% the year before. If people miss a payment, they may have to pay a late fee or be charged interest depending on their plan. Klarna says the vast majority of its customers pay on time.
We borrow for such a short period of time, so people pay us back in 50, 60 days on average. What I've seen with Klarna is our ability to adapt to new economical recession or if it's a more positive, we can adopt very, very quickly.
So you feel like you're more nimble in a moment where there is economic uncertainty.
Exactly.
But now Klarna wants to be known as more than a place for buy now, pay later. They're expanding, launching a new card, getting into mobile phone plans, and just this week, a major milestone, going public. The company now worth more than $16 billion.
We're coming from Europe where we have learned how to compete and be successful on much lower rates. We look at the US, we're like, wow, we can offer products that are so much more affordable, so much better, and we can still make money.
Even as a 20-year-old company, you feel like Klarna can be a disruptor here.
Very much so. That's what that's my whole aspiration, 100%.